Well, hey, and welcome to another episode of Beetle Dustino coming at you today with yet another video. I don't know. We're going to do my would-be September collection update video on this, being that we're the first video into October, I guess. So well, second, I guess. Anyways, before we do get started with this, I do want to thank all my subscribers. Over 700. Wow. Let's push on to that 800 now. And thank you for subscribing. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please do. And do hit the notification bell so you know when I got the next video coming out, like my next monthly update. All right. And please do give the video a like. It really does help out the channel with all the algorithms on the YouTubes and everything there. So please give it a like and do leave a comment. I love having a discussion with everybody. But let's get on with the September collection update. So yeah, not much this month. A few items here, but one by one particular artist that I might catch some flack on, but we'll see what happens here. Rob at Northern Revolutions, I know he gets the flack too, so I'll help bring a little flack over this way too. So we'll see what happens here. But let's get started with the one that won't catch me too much flack, I don't think. I don't know. Maybe it will. But it's Steve Miller Band's J50. So J50, The Evolution of the Joker. This is celebrating the Joker album's 50th anniversary, which came out originally on October 19th of 1973. And this came out, I believe it was on October 15th of 2023, not 19 whatever. All right, 2023. 50 years later. But yeah, it's an interesting little package here, kind of a compilation. I kind of thought it was going to be the album, like remastered or something, but it turned out it isn't. But I still like what they did here. And some of the bigger packages might have the album in it, but this particular one, the CD one, which is the only version of the CD you can get, this features 27 previously unreleased demos and live performances, studio outtakes and rehearsals from Miller's personal archive, plus 8 never before heard songs. And there's also narration of the evolution by Steve Miller on here, so that's pretty interesting. But there is the front and the spine and the back. And I've always had a good connection with the Joker. My story on it goes, I'll get showing this first here, and then we'll get into the story. There's CD1 though, CD2, and the hinge on this is really nice too. A lot of these got just where the plastic is what is the hinge, and it'll break eventually. This is an actual hinge on that, so I was really kind of surprised on that I saw that. There's disc 2, and then under the tray. But yeah, I know I've probably always heard the Joker and just never really paid that much attention to it up until this point. But we used to have to go out to the Air Force Base near our town here a lot. Once a week, I know we went out. I participated in a youth group thing out at the base chapel out there. Me and my good buddy and his older brother would drive us out there. And I remember one week we went out there and his brother had a cassette probably just on loop with nothing but the Joker. The whole time we drove out there, the 15-20 minutes it took us to get out there, the whole way back, that's all we listened to was the Joker. And I remember I'm looking at him like, what are you doing to us here? And then I'm like, I love this song. What am I complaining about? This is great. And we were singing along the whole time and just having a good old time. But yeah, that's kind of my story on the Joker. And I've always had a good connection with that song ever since. So thank you very much, Pat. I don't think you'll ever see these videos, but Pat, you know who I'm talking about there. You really got me turned on to Steve Miller and the Joker here. And I've really loved all of Steve Miller's band stuff since. Unfortunately, I've only got a couple of compilations of him. Now I got a third compilation. So I was hoping to start adding some of his albums to my collection. And here I just found out I got another compilation. But I should have read maybe a little more on it, but I really do want to get digging into that because I love all that music anyway. So now into the embarrassing moment of the video, but I'm going to admit it. You know, I got bullied for what I listened to in like middle school, and you know, I listened to Boyz II Men and that, and I got bullied for it. And you know, I'm not going to let those bullies push me around. If I want to listen to something, I'm going to listen to it. And this particular artist is got to be the biggest phenomenon in the world right now in terms of pop music in general. And I don't think there's been anybody since the Beatles that has been as big as this person. And I think you all know who I'm talking about. That, of course, would be Taylor Swift. and I decided I'm going to start getting some of her newer records, her newer albums, especially the Taylor's version stuff. Now, I haven't got any of those yet. I've been trying to snag up, and I'm sticking with only vinyl. I'm not going to collect any CD of hers. I'm only going to do vinyl and only Target exclusive vinyls. And that's what I told myself I'm going to do. The Taylor's versions, any of her newer albums since she started the Taylor, she left that other record label, moved to Republic, which is under Universal Music. I want to start collecting these, so I thought I better get the older albums first, and this one being the oldest of those. This is Lover. This is a great looking colored vinyl set here, but there is the cover, the spine, and the back. I haven't got a chance to sit down and listen to this one yet. This is kind of the newest one I got. There's the gatefold. All right. As I said, I only want the Target exclusive, and I did buy this from Target, and it said it was exclusive, but the hype sticker does not have the Target exclusive thing on it, so I'm not sure if I truly did, but I don't know. Seems close enough from everything that I researched there. But yeah, there's the hype sticker. Okay, these are a little backwards than what I'm used to. But there is the front of the inner sleeve for disc 1. These are all pretty much 2 disc sets, so and there's the back. This is on a great pink vinyl. Here's side A, there we go. So there's disc 1, side A, disc 1, side B. I think I got that right. There we go. And here is the inner sleeve for disc 2. Back of that one. Nice picture of her there. And this one is a really cool color on this one. I love there's 2 different colors. There's side C on this nice kind of aqua translucent vinyl. And there's D. And I also picked up Folklore, which was released, I forgot to say, Lover was released on August 23rd of 2019. Folklore was released on July 24th of 2020. I think she kind of surprised everybody with this one too, and this one's a fairly stripped down album I've heard. And I did listen to this one the other day, and unfortunately you can see my corner's a little bent there. I don't know what it is with Target. These weren't available at my local store, so I had to order them online. I ordered this one and Evermore at the same time, thinking, oh, they'll ship them in the same box, and hopefully they'll ship them in a proper box. Target always puts a record like this in a box like this, and it bangs around and everything. I've had one that I ordered from that was so beat up I had to bring it back to the store and exchange it. I wouldn't even open it. The whole jacket was just, I mean, it was just destroyed. Why they'd put a record in a box like that, I do not understand. So Target, if you're listening, tell your people in the shipping department to get better at that. There's, specially made packaging for shipping records. And I know Target's got them because I have got stuff shipped from them in those type of packaging too. So why they don't use that every time, beyond me. But not much I can do. I don't think this is that bad. The records are fine. I'm fine enough with how it turned out there. But I am going to do a little soapbox in here and complain. But there's the front. It's like I'm sounding more and more upset. And the spine and the back here. Let's see, there is the gatefold. There's the Target exclusive hype sticker. Got several little stickers on this one. The Folklore hype sticker. The one that surprises me on a Taylor Swift record, the parental advisory. I don't know why I never pictured Taylor Swift having a potty mouth, but I guess she does. Let's see, and there's the front of the inner sleeve here, and then the back. These were, both Folklore and Evermore were on a red vinyl, which is appropriate for Target, I suppose, but there's the red vinyl. It seems like a lot of the Taylor versions, Target exclusives, are on red vinyl too. I guess the one album is called Red, so I guess it better be. But there we go. There's the red vinyl on that. And here is disc 2. I think I got this the right way. Maybe. Oh, maybe not. We'll try it that way. Well, whatever. We'll just go whatever. We'll flip it around one more time. And also the red vinyl, side 3, disc 2, and side 4 of disc 2. And then up next we got Evermore, which was released on December 11th of 2020. And of course, as Beatles fans, Paul McCartney fans know, this is the album that pushed the release date of McCartney 3 back a week. He kind of bowed down to let her have her release date there, which I think was kind of a smart move, actually. Of course, he had a pretty good release with his own there. Yeah, but this is Evermore, and it's kind of a part 2 of Folklore, and they really do seem like almost one album. I did listen to both these the other day. My niece was over hanging out. She's kind of a heavy metal type girl. She always is dressing with like metal type shirts and that, and I think maybe she's kind of lightening it up a little. But But yeah, I heard she was into Taylor Swift. I said, hey, I happen to got a couple of new Taylor Swift albums, so do you want to come and listen to them? And she's like, yeah, we sat down here and listened to these. So nice little get to have a little bonding time with my niece there. She listens to a lot of Beatles with me and stuff too. We'll come down and listen to vinyl, so that's cool. I'm teaching her the ways of physical media, so hopefully she'll stick with that. However, I asked her, I said, do you listen to Taylor streaming or do you? And she said streaming. I said, do you listen to the whole album or just a song? And she claimed she listens to a whole album, but I don't know. So there we go. Red vinyl, Target exclusive again. This one's got a much bigger hype sticker for the album than the Folklore one did. Still the parental advisory sticker. Ooh, that potty mouth Taylor Swift. Oh boy. And here is disc one's inner sleeve. The other side here. There's side one is pretty much the same red as Folklore on this. So inside two. But hey, it is colored vinyl, and I love colored vinyl. Would have been nice they would have done a translucent on the one and a solid color on the other, or even at least a different shade of red. And here's disc two's inner sleeve and the back. And side three of disc two, again on that red vinyl. And side four of disc two, again on the red vinyl. I suppose that wouldn't change though, would it? But there we go. So Rob at Northern Revolutions, I'm joining you. I'm becoming a Swiftie with you, I guess. So you've got your daughters and stuff to listen to it with, and you said your younger son. I got my niece to listen to it with, so there we go. But yeah, I've always enjoyed the stuff I hear of hers on the radio. I don't listen to the radio a lot. I try to just listen to my own music. Been hearing a lot more radio, and I always go, I kind of like Taylor Swift, so I guess I'll try to grab a couple of her albums and see what's going on, see what this whole phenomenon's all about. She doesn't have that many albums, especially if I'm just kind of, like I said, I got some rules for it. Only vinyl, only Target exclusives, and only Taylor's version on, or Republic Records, I think it is, on. Just ignore those initial records there. Wait for her to reissue those on her version of it there. But yeah, there is my September collection update. I don't have Midnights yet. I guess that's the only one on that. And then I got to start getting the Taylor's version. I see they finally got the pre-orders up for the 1989. Target one looks kind of nice, like a tangerine, I think they said, colored vinyl. At least it's not red. But anyways, I am going to get signing out, and I do want to thank all my subscribers again before I do. Once again, over 700 subscribers, absolutely amazing. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. 7 thank yous for 700 subscribers. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please do, and do hit the notification bell so you know when I got my next monthly update, or what's on the rack, or what's in the box, or whatever else I'm doing there. Also, please give the video a like. If you stuck around to this point, you must like it, so please give it a like and do leave a comment. I love having a discussion with everybody. But I am going to get signing out, and I'm going to try my darndest not to ramble. I'm going to not have the potty mouth, so they don't got a parental explicit language. My darndest. Gosh darn tootin', and I'm rambling just talking about that. All right, but I am Beetle Dustino signing out.